What's up everyone, welcome to the BlackList Parkour channel, and today we're going to analyze the match we had against the boys. So two of our team, Leo and Valentin, competed in the World Chase Tag 3, and we're going to look at this right now to see what they did wrong, what they did right, and how can they improve. Stay tuned, it's going to be crazy! First chase was Taven versus Leo. Taven has really long limbs, he's really fast. He started up with the Kong and Leo is on the left corner over there. He runs straight to the other corner and here he gets tagged. The reason why he got tagged is because he didn't pay attention to where his opponent was. His opponent was actually on the platform and he could reach him if he would go on the right. So Leo chose the wrong side and got caught. A good alternative to what Leo chose to do would have been to keep going straight on where he was going and then maybe switch direction at some point. Move on to the next chase, Augustin versus Taven. Augustin was brought into the team. He was the winner of the little French championship we had back in February. So on this chase, you are going to see that Taven makes a great play. He does a lot of feints and he plays really well with his opponent, always switching direction and always checking where your opponent is. In chase tag, you always want to know. Look at this, so beautiful. Taven has conditioned Augustin into thinking he was going to keep running in the same direction, jump on the platform and does a precision backward, grab the bar for more momentum and pull himself in order to gain more speed. Augustin is so disoriented at this point that it's a win for Taven. GG man, that was beautiful. Taven made a lot of great play. Look at that, he's looking backward as he's running to see where Augustin is in order to know if he needs to put more speed, if he needs to change direction, etc. Augustin makes a great job to sticking to his ass, but unfortunately Taven was just too smart and too fast on this play. Again, good job man. The next chase is going to be very interesting. Valentin has been doing... It's funny, I talk about myself at the third person. But Valentin has already been in chase tag the last year, so he knows a bit what's up. Starting off with the plyo, the idea at the beginning is to put pressure on your opponent, to really go to him, to make him know you're going to get his ass. Unfortunately, I think Taven did a mistake here. Maybe he was too tired, because don't forget Taven just escaped someone and then he was chasing someone. That was his third chase in a row. So I think he didn't really know where he was going, got confused and got tricked. Next chase, Davis versus Valentin. Davis is one of the top speedrunner. Starting off with the little speed vault over the platform. Valentin slides up on his knee, trying to make him guess where he's going to be. Valentin tries to change direction into confusing Davis. And here Davis does a great play, look at that. Knowing that Valentin has been outplaying him into feinting him, he decides to go fully for a last-ditch effort. And he just plunged and smack his ass, right? And that's how he got it. And that's actually a great play. Sometimes in the chase tag, you really need to go for it for that tag. And if you miss it, there's a good chance you're gonna miss the whole run. Next up, Kirill versus Davis. Kirill decides to take his time actually. He sets here and tries to test his opponent. What is he going to do? Never overcommitting. Look at here. He stays right on Davis's nuts, never overcommitting, staying close to him, and that gives Kirill a lot of option in order to being able to cut him in his chase. Next one, Seth versus Kirill. Kirill is going to do a great job at feinting Seth, always changing direction, but the problem that Seth is doing is that he's always following Kirill and he's always a little bit behind. But what you want to do as a chaser is to cut your opponent, and here Kirill is going to do one mistake that's going to take him the victory. He's going to choose to do a double Kong over the two bars, which were not the fastest way. And Seth is coming from behind, striding all of this, and then he's able to tag him. If maybe Kirill would have chosen to Kong to stride or something like that, he would have gone the W. So the only mistake that Kirill did was to choose the wrong technique to overcome the obstacle, and the mistake that Seth did all along was just to run after his opponent. The problem by doing that is that he used a lot of energy in order to chase Kirill, and now on the next chase you're going to feel it. Next one is Nabil versus Seth. And Nabil has been doing a lot of chase tag and he knows what's up, so he's going to always try to cut the corner and never follow Seth. This is what you want to do as a chaser. Look at that, he's always pressuring Seth. Seth doesn't really know what to do, and here look at this, boom! Oh, such a beautiful play by Nabil. I was talking about that last ditch effort when you need to go all the way. That's exactly what Nabil did. He saw the opportunity and he just went through that hole and touched Seth. GG, man. Next up is Frank versus Nabil, and this is going to be a masterclass. I hope you guys are ready for this. Look at Nabil go. Always switching direction, always looking at where his opponent is, and he's again conditioning his opponent into thinking he's going somewhere, making little poses here and there in order to switch direction. He makes you think he's going one way and he completely switched direction, and look at that, so beautiful. That was a really close tag. Frank, the mistake that Frank did was that he was consistently running after Nabil and he was never really putting pressure on Nabil. It was actually the opposite. GG, guys, that was so beautiful. Next one, Joey versus Nabil. Nabil just chased and got evaded, so he was a bit tired. And look at that, so sick, the side flip from Joey. Well done, man. And here, Nabil gets tagged. He did actually a mistake. He actually chose to go on the platform instead of staying on the outskirt of the court. Basically, as an evader, you want to be as much as possible on the outskirt and not necessarily in the middle. So that put him at a disadvantage, and he also made the decision to change direction before knowing where Joey was. And as an invader, you need to know where your opponent is. It's really crucial. Next one was Leo the animal versus Joey. Here, look at that, he's not wasting time on this face, he's just running towards him, trying to cut him off, and here he gets the tag. GG Leo, that was quick, that was efficient, good job. Next one is Davis versus Leo, and you see how everyone is standing on this corner right here, on the left corner. It's because this is the place where the chaser is going to have to go the most obstacle before getting to you. You always want to put as many obstacles in between you and your chaser. Here Leo does a silly mistake because he's being overwhelmed by Davis. Davis is going so fast and he's always so close to him that he's just panicking and tries to run as fast as possible, but he ends up just going out of the court, and when you run out of the court, you're disqualified. Augustin versus Davis, and Augustin is going to play very well. He's not going to fall for any of Davis's feint, and here look at that, look at how fast he goes under the bar. It's so beautiful. Davis didn't expect this. He expected him to take some time to go through the obstacle, that's why he kind of slowed down at some point, but Augustin just reacted so quick to go under the bar that he just got the tag right away. GG, man. Next one, Seth versus Augustin, and Augustin is already making a mistake. He stays in the middle. The problem with that is that there is very few obstacles between the chaser and the evader if you stand in the middle. That's why everybody stays on the left corner, as I said earlier. Next one, Seth versus Valentin. Already Valentin is putting pressure on Seth, running and not fainting. He tries to stay in control in the middle. Here he missed the tag and just commit to the next tag. The mistake that Seth did here was that at some point he tried to do a complete 180 of change of direction, right here. And the problem with that is that it can work if your opponent has committed to the opposite direction. But here Valentin kept his eyes on Seth and knew he was going to change direction, so then he was able to adapt. The next two evasions are going to be the last because there is only 16 chase and there is already 14 chase. Taven versus Valentin. Taven, a little bit of trash talk with Valentin, like, hey, what's up, I'm gonna touch you. Yeah, let's go, bro, let's do it. Okay, Taven is coming strong, but he's tripping. Valentin capitalized on it in trying to get distance, and he runs. He runs because Taven is really quick. Here, Valentin goes for a Kong stride to stride, and Taven tries to cut him off. However, Valentin was able to get enough speed from the last stride and change direction very quickly, but he's so confused about what's going on, and he just runs without looking where Taven is, but Taven is right next to him and he gets the tag. GG, man, that was a beautiful chase. Very nice stuff. The last evasion is going to be Taven evading and Kirill is going to try to chase him. Let's see what's happening. Kirill is starting with his casual style, really cool, getting to Taven. Taven seems a bit exhausted from the last round with Valentin, and he tries, but you know, Kirill played it really smooth, like if he was some kind of snake getting close to his prey and then attacking right when the moment is coming. And just Taven was not quick enough and he got tagged. But GG to everyone. The other mistake that Taven did was to stand on the right corner because, again, there is not a lot of obstacle between you and your chaser. But good job everyone, that was an awesome match, we loved it. Thank you so much for War Chase Tag for inviting us, and thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and leave us a comment. What do you think about War Chase Tag? Do you think it's silly or do you think it's pretty fucking awesome? Us, we loved it and we're going to continue participating. We're bringing you new content every week. It can go from very flashy parkour video to more review type like top 5 athlete, top 5 best shoes, etc. So stay tuned for the next video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Peace.